What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If we've not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and I got these blue light glasses on because if you're at your desk all day, you and I both know that you can get headache. You get headaches, and so I wanted to make this video raw right before I started my day, just for you guys and give you guys kind of like some perspective, inspiration, and motivation, but just more like the grit to be able to power through because honestly, the life insurance industry is really tough. Like, it's very challenging. And I just want to give you the raw reality of like making it in life insurance because like it's not easy. You're going to have to work 10, 12-hour days. Like, you're going to have to hustle, you're going to have to grind. And the way that I was able to make 20, 30, $40,000 a month selling life insurance and still do to this day, and now I coach agents too. And I don't take everybody on. Like, yesterday I had 3 agents that like had cash on hand. They just weren't a fit. And I was like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't want to take you on because people have success in the program, but if I don't think that you'd actually be a fit, then I'm not going to take you on. But like, now I coach these systems to agents. But what's cool is like, it was, well, not cool, but like, it was honestly really challenging, like getting started in the life insurance industry. Like, building momentum is one of the most challenging things that you guys are going to do, especially like if you're at zero, maybe you're at $5,000 a month. Like, making that first $10,000 is the hardest thing that you're going to do because you're starting at zero. You have no momentum, you have no residuals, you have nothing. You're starting at like ground zero, the rock bottom. And the only way that you're able to scale up is like by building momentum and putting brick by brick by brick on. That's why I have, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I post on my story pretty much every day, just me at the gym, brick by brick. And I have this saying, brick by brick, because all you can really do at the beginning is just put one brick up. And it's the same thing in business, at anything in life, but especially when you're trying to scale past like that $10,000 mark, is because you just, all you can do is put that brick up one by one by one. You put one step in front of the other. You could like, it's just one step, and you just have to build momentum. So you start slow. You have to like, you're building from nothing, but it's easier to maintain it and then scale it and go quicker once you're already going. And so like right now, you're probably starting at zero or very little, less than $5,000 a month. You might be past that. And so I can make a whole nother video going deeper into how you do that. But this video is for you. Like, if you're stuck right now and you haven't built momentum in your business, how you practically do that. Because when I first started, the only thing that you can do, and you have, because I didn't have the skill at first, I didn't have the ability to be able to start making money. I didn't have the ability to like start like the confidence and belief and conviction that I could, because I had no evidence for myself. So like I had to put my mind down and just focus and start building momentum brick by brick by brick. I had to just do massive activity and not be afraid to fail, because at the beginning you're going to fail a lot, and that's just the reality. All you have is the ability to just do the work. And so you can't be afraid to fail. You just have to dive head first in, because if you just take one step in and have one step out, you're going to lean towards failure, because failure owns the fence. So like, if you're on the fence, you're going to fail. You're pretty much guaranteeing, you're writing your own wish to fail. But if you want to succeed, you have to go dive in and go full steam ahead. And so when I first started, I set 17 appointments my first week. Granted, only 4 showed up and they were not qualified at all, but that's what I had to do. I just had age leads to work. Luckily, my mentor gave me some age leads to work, and I didn't care. There was like a huge stack of like 500 of them. I was like, I'm calling them like crazy. And I'm going to get all the mistakes out of the way so I can actually get good, and I can become so not bad that I become decent, to where I can actually start making money in the industry. And I knew that even if this took 5 years to do, even if this took 5 years to get to 10 to 20,000 a month, to be able to work virtually, to have the business that I love and enjoy, and be able to like have the business of my dreams, that'd be worth it, even if I have to go through the suck right now. So I want to encourage you to embrace the suck, embrace the challenge that you have now, because it's easy to just have the carrot dangling over your head that the next thing is what's gonna make me happy. This next thing is gonna make me fulfilled. But when I look back, I feel like I just wanted to get to 20,000 a month, and when I got there, I was like, is this it now? Okay, what can I get to 40? And it's like, take a step back, enjoy the journey, and find fulfillment. Or you don't even have to find fulfillment in it, but like have the reward be the activity that's going to make it unreasonable for you not to succeed. And so it's all about a constant inputs versus outputs. Set the inputs, or find the outputs that you want to accomplish, whatever your goals are, and then from there backtrack into the input that are necessary, that are required, that are going to help you get that outcome with the output that you're desiring, right? So like for you guys wanting to make 10, 20,000 a month, start with the end goal in mind, but then work your way back. And then also in that, while you're factoring in how many presentations, how many dials, how many leads you need, all that's super necessary. Think on a longer time horizon. Think of like 5-10 years from now, like what this is going to look like, because right now is the hardest spot that you're going to be in. It's more simple once you actually have the proof to continue going, and it's easier to go from 10 to 20 than it is from 0 to 10. So just know that this is one of the hardest things that you're going to go through to be able to get there. But like, if you put in the work, if you do the activity, if you do all the right things, if you have the mindset and thinking on a longer time horizon and are not afraid to fail, and you're not afraid to dive in and get your face stomped in day after day after day after day, and you keep learning and you keep borrowing from other people's successes, and you borrow from other people's insights, and you borrow the conviction that other people might have, like watching these videos, you will succeed. You're going to be so not bad that you're going to become good, but it has to come from inside. It has to come from within, because my mindset when I got into the industry was, even though it might take a long time, I can never fail if I never quit. So I have to keep going. It's all about getting back up one step at a time. When I made a mistake, boom, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And you have to have people in your life that are able to see outside, that are like, hey, you're actually really close. You're actually super close to breakthrough. And I want to share with you, and I want to be that person for you, that like, if you're doing the activity, if you're doing the work and you haven't seen the results yet, you're on the verge of a breakthrough. You just have to believe it. You have to see it. You have to know that that's coming. And it might take a couple of months. It might take a year, 5 years, whatever it is, for you guys to actually see that breakthrough, but it's possible. If you consistently do the work, if you're putting in the right activity, if your mindset's right, if you're consistently leveling up as a person, so that you can your business will level up with you. So the person you are right now needs to change. Your identity needs to change. You have to have a complete transformation so that you can get to that 10,000 a month mark, because 10,000 a month, a lot of people hate on it, but like 10,000 a month in profit is not a small number. Like it's a decent income. It's not great, it's not amazing, but it's still enough to be able to live decently comfortably. And I've way bigger, like that was my first goal. And a lot of people that I talk with, you probably watching this video feel that same way. 10,000 a month is awesome, but like once you hit that, it just gives you so much vision that like what's possible to hit, what's possible if I actually put my mind to it. I can double that, I could triple that, I could hit 50,000, and all of a sudden it just becomes points on the scoreboard. It's not like a vain metric that we like are tracked. It's just like points on the scoreboard, just like anything else. So for you guys right now, if I were to start over, I would just get as many leads as possible, as cheap as possible, and I would decent quality, right? And I would just figure it out. Like you have to find a way. You have to figure out a path to make it successful, because the number one test of entrepreneurship and starting your business is, how do you use the resources that you have? How do you find what you have and make it work and put it to use so that you can succeed? Because if you do that, what I had to do is I just got married. I just was given some money so that I just to start my life, and all of a sudden I'm dumping all of it and more. I got credit cards and maxed out the credit cards. I just had to make it work somehow, some way. And it's on those verge where you're going broke. That's where the grit comes in. Not many people can actually overcome that, but you have to go deep within, knowing that it's possible to get from the person I was with $7 in my account with $15,000 in debt to now where I've been now. It's crazy, the transformation. I'm super grateful for the people that have helped me out, but it comes down to the mindset. Your mindset has to get locked in that, hey, understand that building momentum is the hardest part. Keeping momentum's the easy part, or it's simple. But you getting started right now, use the enthusiasm, use the excitement that you have in the industry, use the motivation that you have to cement habits in your life so you can be successful. Because I made a video a couple days ago. You're not going to rise to your potential. You're going to fall to your standards and systems that you have in place. So right now, what you're doing right now, write down your goals, 10,000 a month, 20,000, whatever it is, backtrack into exactly what is necessary to require, and then double that amount of activity. So you can do so much activity that would be unreasonable for you to fail. And so I believe in you guys. I make these videos so that you guys can go out and crush it, so you guys can make a ton of money, so you guys actually can feed your family. And right now, I get it. I was in your same exact position. I was where you have been at as well. Okay? Just trust the process. Use the resources that you have to build momentum, because this is the hardest part. Once you have momentum going, you just have to keep that momentum. But you're pretty much, it's a snowball. And it's a snowball effect. So like at first it's challenging, but once you have that win, boom, boom, and all of a sudden you have wins on wins on wins, then it's just a snowball effect and compounding effect. It's just maintaining at that point. But for you right now, it's hard. You have to push, and you're barely getting anywhere. Patrick Bet-David says it really well. First, you're underpaid, then you're paid what you're worth, then you get overpaid. And that's the compounding effect of you doing the work now. So what you're getting paid now is the work from the work you did 90 days ago. And so you're pretty much writing your paycheck 90 days from now. So like, what do you want that to look like? So I believe you guys. I believe that you can do it. I know you can do it if you put your mind to it, if you do the work and stay consistent, because the reality is the life insurance industry is challenging. It's tough. It's not easy, but it's worth it. And I believe in you. I know that you can do it, but stay the course, stay locked in. Know that it is possible. I'm speaking to you from experience and from like full transparency that like I came from not much, and now it's starting to work and systems are building out, and I'm helping out people out like Gonzalo and Chase and Max and people who like actually are committed in doing the work and seeing success like Brooke. And it's really, really cool to see. And I believe that you can. And if you're ready to like, if you want to reach out to me and see if I'll take you on to work with me, there's in the description down below, by the school application, there's a link to get a spot on my calendar. Let me know if that's something that you want to like move forward with and really want to embrace that. But it is an application process. I'm not taking everybody. I just want to take people who are serious and actually want to change their lives. Because I speak with so many people on a day-to-day basis and they're stuck in the same way. And so I make these videos so that you can make money. And if you want to scale, you let me know. Like that's why I make these videos. So if you don't have money right now and you're not focused on final expense or just simplified issue products, just join the school community. You'll get a ton of value from that. But if you are ready, if you're starting to make money, if you really believe that I can help you get results, drop in the comments or in the description box, get a spot on my calendar, and we'll see if you're actually a fit. I love interviewing you guys and seeing if you guys are a right fit. And if you are, we'll move forward. If I don't feel like I can actually help you out and get you results, we're not going to move forward, and I'm just going to point you back to the YouTube stuff in the free trainings and school community, because I genuinely want to see you succeed. And I know that we get the best results in the industry for people that are wanting to scale. So I make these videos for you guys because I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.